That day in March seems like a different lifetime. Like a story somebody told me once, an article I read somewhere. But at the same time, I can remember some details perfectly. It was almost 80 that day. The weather was beautiful. I sat on the porch of my apartment and watched the traffic go by on Pleasant Street. At one point that day, I went inside and put on a record of pipe and drum music. I played Amazing Grace over and over again. One piper, alone, playing the song the way it was meant to be played. The notes slow, the full meaning there. Then 20, 50, 100, 1,000 pipers joined in. Drums rumbled. I closed my eyes, picture the rolling hills of green, the glorious splendor that is my homeland, the land of my forefathers. Then one piper. I can see him now, standing on a hill, playing, purging himself, playing as if this were the last song he would ever play. Every note his last, every breath his last, playing, purging himself, playing for every heart that had ever been broken, playing for every soul that had ever gone astray, playing as if it were he standing outside the walls of Jericho, watching the stones loosen and fall, playing, purging, playing, purging, playing, purging, playing, purging, playing. The last note fades into the distance, drifts across the fields, drops into the sea. I open my eyes, and I remember now. I remember that 7 hours ago my grandfather put a gun to his head and pulled the trigger. I remember that he's dead now. I remember standing in the emergency room and watching my father age 100 years as the doctor talked to him about pulling plugs, flipping switches, and loss of brain matter. I remember the minister coming in and offering words that were supposed to be comforting. I remember him speaking with a Scottish accent. I close my eyes, picture the rolling hills, the sea, and the one piper, playing, purging, playing, purging, playing. Pappy's dead. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I remember. Pappy's dead.